ಎಲ್ಲ ಆತ್ಮಜ್ಯೋತಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಾಷ್ಟಾಂಗ ಪ್ರಣಾಮಗಳು. My pranams to all Atmajyotis, divine light of self. I welcome all of you for today's session of Jivanmukti Viveka. We have so far in the chapter 1 studied the qualities of an enlightened being, Jivanmukta, as Sthita Prajna, as Bhakta devotee, as Gunatita, one who is beyond three qualities, as Brahman, and also as Atita Ashrami. And now we have started studying Vasanakshaya, or how to get rid of vasanas so that you become enlightened. So this is about sadhana. Okay. So let us understand the teaching. Today's the focus is breaking free from impressions, vasanas. What is vasana? See, this is a flower. Okay. If I touch a flower, some smell will remain in my hand. If my shirt touches the flower, there will be smell of flower will be remaining in the hand. Right? So flower is an object. The smell which remains there is called vasana in Sanskrit, vasana in Kannada, all languages. Smell. When any objects of the world makes a contact with sense organs and the mind, an impression will remain, smell will remain. That's called vasana. Right? Any external object comes through sense organs and impresses on the mind, there's a touch remains in the form of some impressions of memory. It's called vasana. Is the meaning, is the understanding of vasana clear? Simple. Now, how to get rid of the vasana? It's very to get rid of vasana with a shirt. You put it in a washing machine, it will go. Right? What washing machine is there for mind? How to do brainwashing? How to get rid of the vasanas in the mind? That's the question being addressed. Is it possible? And if it's possible, how is it possible? What should be done for that? Are you clear? Is it important for any of you? You have to get rid of it because it interferes in our present moment. We don't have to get rid of it as against like removing the impression. The effect of impression we have to remove. Affecting the present moment you have to remove. You don't have to remove all the memories and all. Its effect, psychological effect on the present moment has to be removed, not the information aspect. Is it clear? See, any memory, vasana, has two components: information aspect and psychological aspect. What is the information aspect? Wow, this is a garland. Yeah, this is information. See, the garland was given by so lovingly to people. The people like me is a psychological aspect. Information aspect doesn't affect us, our functioning. Only psychological aspect affects. It's mine, me, mamakara, ankar. That aspect of the character, not the information content itself. Even an enlightened being will have to function in the world with the information which is available.
Somebody cheats 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and the person comes now, you are saying that impression. Maybe the person changed.
Yeah. So somebody cheated you 10 years back. Okay. Or 5 years back, or even 1 year back, or 6 months back. So that leaves the impression there, bad impression there, right? The bad impression is called raga, desha, a good impression called raga. It leaves a raga and desha impression. Now the person in 6 months, he has changed. Everything in the nature changes. Every moment you are changing. So again the person comes. We don't recognize the present moment. Raga or desha will come. In effect, what happens? We react as per the raga. We don't have to react as per the present moment. Act as per the present moment. So when you don't act as per the present moment, then you are out of touch with the time, reality. Present moment is the reality. So if you are out of touch with reality, then what are you? What happens to you? You are in unconsciousness. It's a mess. See, when people are when people are admitted to mental hospital, because they're not living the reality. So there are some extreme cases. Mild cases are all walking around in the society. They never really live in the reality. Extreme cases takes a medicine. Mild cases, they don't even know there's a problem. Okay. So I'll answer the questions at the end. Okay. For people on Zoom, I'll answer the questions at the end. Please type the questions, I'll answer at the end. So now the question is, how do you get rid of vasana? Okay, this is an important topic because Jivanmukti is not our syllabus, it's Enlightenment syllabus. How to become Jivanmukti is the syllabus. So this for Jivanmukta, there is free. This is $1 million syllabus. How to become enlightened Jivanmukta, right? So there are 7 stages of enlightenment. I always repeat it. I'll repeat for sake of memory. Shubhecha, Tanumanasi, Vicharana, Tanumanasi, Sattopati, Asamasakti, Padartha Bhavani, Turega. Now all the discussions which are following is for people who are in the stage of 1, 2, and 3 or below. Okay? Getting rid of vasana is for the people who are 1, 2, 3 or below. Below means before come to Shubhecha. So last class I said, there are 3 factors, important factors for Jivanmukti. 3 important. All of them have to happen. It's not that one will happen, other will happen. First is called Tattva-dhyana. Tattva-dhyana means you need to get a clarity about reality. Otherwise, people without Tattva-dhyana do a lot of circus in the name of spirituality. They'll go to Himalayas, they'll stand on one leg, they'll do that, this, that. So they don't know what exactly they are getting into. Any sadhana without jnana is like a blind man searching in a room. Tattva-dhyana is important. It comes through Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa. Then Vasana Kshaya has to happen. Okay? Vasana Kshaya and Mano Nasha. Vasana Kshaya is the samskaras which are raga and dvesha. I like and dislike. They rise, keep on rising. Moment to moment, moment to moment, moment to moment. This raga and dvesha, I like and dislike, causes vasanas, desires to rise. Latent impressions. The desires will give thoughts, thoughts will become actions. So Vasana Kshaya is your vasanas which cause disturbance, you have to reduce. Are there such vasanas for you? Disturbance for you is okay. Disturbance for others is a problem. Right? So if vasanas cause you disturbance, right? If it becomes extreme, we have to go to a psychiatrist. So disturbance can be eliminated through Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa, Seva, Dhyana. That's the whole process. Without medicine. Others you need a medicine also. Extreme case, we need a medicine. When does that medicine come? When the mind has become, the program has become so deep, it has ingrained in the body. It has gone to body level, physical level. Manonasha means Vasana Kshaya happens with the discrimination. How it will happen, discrimination, we'll find out. Manonasha is destruction of the mind. It's actually destruction of the ignorance in the mind. Thinking mind should come to calm down through Brahmakara Vrati. So these 3 factors are required. All the 3 are required for Jivanmukti. Not that I'll do one thing, I don't do anything, I'll try tomorrow. No. All of them has to happen side by side. So now let us understand the Brahmakara, Manonasha much more clearly. So first of all, there's nothing called mind. There's nothing called mind as an object. Mind is nothing but a bundle of thoughts. Bundle of thoughts is called mind, but thoughts rise and fall. Thoughts appear and disappear. That's why there's nothing called mind. A movement in consciousness is called mind, which appears as thought. Are you clear? So there's nothing called mind. What appears and disappears is not there. What is there all the time is only reality. What appears and disappears is called mithya in Vedanta. Mind is mithya. But our problem is mind appears to be satya. Mind appears to be real and strong. Why? Not because of the mind. The screen behind the mind Atma or the Sakshi is real. That's why mind appears to be real, borrowing power from Sakshi. Okay? So that the nature of the mind is thinking is called mind. The mind is all about thinking. There's nothing called mind. Constant activity of thinking is called mind. Okay, it's a bundle of thoughts. There's no solidity in the mind. In yoga chittavritti nirodha means cessation of restlessness of the mind is called yoga. So yoga means union with God or Brahman, right? But that will happen when the mind becomes silent. Others thinking is the nature of mind. Is it clear? Now, if there's no thinking, or thinking has come down, mind has become silent, then it's called no mind. That's called manonasha. It's not that something got destroyed. Nothing can be destroyed in the universe. The mind which is silent is called manonasha. Now, how do you get that? Is the question. So for that, the nature of the mind you have to understand. You can see here, this is called activity and thinking. Mind swings between the two. What is that? Thinking and inertia, no thinking. Inertia means no thinking, inactivity. So mind swings between the two, like a pendulum, constantly. Activity, laziness. Activity, inertia. Activity, laziness. It's called rajas and tamas. It keeps on swinging. Tamas is inertia, rajas is activity. Between the two, it swings. In between two, there's a dynamic center called sattva. It's neither inertia nor activity. It's like, if you think of, imagine a pendulum like this, the center point where pendulum is not moving, that's called sattva. Right? You got it? For rajas is activity, tamas is inactivity or laziness, sattva is a point where there's a stillness, there is a balance. Okay? So the entire spiritual sadhana for us is to come to sattva. From rajas and tamas, come to sattva. Come to balance. If you are imbalanced, you cannot go to higher consciousness easily. So the balance is required. Activity and inertia. So inertia is laziness, unconsciousness. Whereas sattva is full consciousness and rest. It's a dynamic equilibrium, not static equilibrium. So that static equilibrium which you have to achieve, dynamic equilibrium which is called Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana, Mumukshatva is what you have to achieve. That's the center point to come. Are you understanding what I'm saying? From extreme of rajas activity to tamas, inactivity or laziness, you have to come to conscious rest. So the conscious rest point is called sattva guna. It is dynamic, it's not static. All these gunas are dynamically operating. Sattva guna have to come. So that's why entire spiritual sadhana is good balance. It's called balance. Shama, Dama, Titiksha, Uparati, Shraddha, Samadhana, all those things are nothing but balancing points. And now, if the mind gets absorbed in that point, it's called manolaya. It's one pointed absorption of the mind at that point. Mind is still there, but it's absorbed. For example, you're listening to music, you're neither active nor lazy. You're fully attentive. but mind is completely engaged in music. Got it? That's called Manolaya. And in Manolaya, what is there? There is a joy. Oh, such a nice music. I forgot the word. Right? Whereas if somebody drinks alcohol, peg of alcohol, where it will go? The inertia, tamas. What is the difference? Here is in Sattva Guna, he is fully conscious and mind is absorbed. In here, it's unconscious or semi-conscious. From this point, Shamadamati Diksha, you can go to Turiya or Sthita Pradna. Transcendence. Is this picture clear to all? Understood? So, Rajas is activity, Tamas is inertia, hyperactivity, hyper inertia to a balanced activity, Karma Yoga brings Shamadamati Diksha Uparadi Shraddha Samadhana. Manolaya can happen when the mind is absorbed in Upasana. Samadhi can happen, and going beyond that is called Turiya. So for that, what is the formula? What is required for that? From Vishayakar Vritti to Brahmakar Vritti. Please understand, Rajoguna is lot of thoughts. Okay, many thoughts are coming in Rajoguna continuously. One thought after the thought, right? You need to have some thought to hold on to come out of Rajoguna, multiple thoughts. That thought is called Dharana. Next, first you'll understand the nature of mind. Now, then we'll go to asanas. So, first you have to hold on to some thought so that you can come out of that. See, your samskaras will give to vasana, vasanas will give to vritti. You have to operate at vritti level, thought level. You have to understand how the operation is happening now. So, you need a thought to hold on so that others will slip. Root level, to go to root level, you can't go to root level. First, you have to understand what's the shoot. The thought is the output. So at that level, you hold on to a thought called Brahmakara Vritti. Brahmakara Vritti should be used to destroy other vrittis, other thoughts. Everything again comes back, same thing. Again, you hold on to I am Brahman, pure awareness. I am Sakshi, right? And or when you're functioning in the world, what is the thought you have to hold on? Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidanandatma, Shivanannane, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. This one thought called Brahmakar Vritti will destroy other thoughts because there's no space. Mind can only hold one thought. Right? Instead of multiple thoughts, you have to hold on to one thought. This is a conscious action. Okay. So now that thought will act like this. Can you see here a virus, antivirus? Many thoughts are like virus. They keep on repeating, multiplying. They are called Rakta Bijasura. One thought will come to 10 thoughts. 10 thoughts will become 100 thoughts. 100 thoughts will become 1000 thoughts. You need something called antivirus to stop thoughts multiplying. That antivirus is called Brahmakar Vritti. I am Brahman, I am Sakshi, Atma, Nanu Nanembudu Nanalla, Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla, Sachidananda Atma Shiva Nane, Shivoham, Shivoham. That thought will hold. Then what happens? Vishayakar Vritti gets reversed. So what is the difference between Brahmakar Vritti and Vishayakar Vritti? Vishayakar Vritti is related to Rajoguna, thinking mind. Okay. Brahmakar Vritti has held it Sattvic mind, balanced mind. It's not giving rise to more thoughts. Okay. So you are coming to a balanced state of mind with Brahmakar Vritti and all other activities. So that's where Shravana Maharshi says, Sumaniru. Saints say Sumaniru. That means be still. Be still without paying attention to anything, including thoughts. Why do they say so? Your attention has to go back to the self. Why you have to Sumaniru? Everything in nature is a duality. good and bad, happiness and unhappiness, light and darkness, right? Our mind will go, our attention will go to one aspect of life. It's called raga or dvesha. Gets attracted to good. Oh, this is good, so good, so good, so good, so good. Oh, this is bad, 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 bad. Like that, mind will say, label as good and bad. Attention will go to good and bad. Are we clear? Now, whatever attention you give, that will grow in your life. I don't want, will grow in your life. I don't want will grow. Because attention is energy. You are feeding energy to your thoughts. The more attention you give to some thought, the more that thought will grow, multiply. So what you have to do, you have to have a thought of opposite of that. What is the opposite of thought of a Brahmakarvati? All thoughts are related to objects of the world. What is the opposite of objects of the world? Brahman, who is not an object. Then will come out. No, I'm too much worried about this. No, then say, I'm happy, repeat. So there are still happiness and worry. They are both in the mental domain. So I am Sakshi, I am Brahman only will take you out of this both duality. So Brahma Vishayakarvati has to be countered with Brahmakarvati. Otherwise, what happens? You will get trapped. Otherwise, all your efforts are trying to get rid of suffering caused by thought. So I'm thinking of that person, I'm causing suffering. No, let me not think of the person. Let me not think of the person also is thinking. Are you understanding? I don't want also is thinking. I want also is thinking. But both you are stuck with the objects of the world. So you have to come out of that. You have to come out and say, I am Brahman, I am Sakshi. These objects I like, I don't like, nothing to do with me. Is it clear? That's how you come out. That's why Sumani Rohi says. Sumani means our attention keeps on going behind something. No, just be silent. Don't shift your attention. Then you are in Sattva Guna. From Sattva Guna, you can transcend to Gunatita. Is it clear? So now let us understand Manonasha in a little bit different way. So there is a river. A river keeps on flowing. Okay. A powerful river is flowing. And you know, the river has a tributaries. You know what is the meaning of tributary? Tributary means many small rivers come and merge with a bigger river. Right? There are so many small rivers which will come and merge with the bigger river. They'll feed water into the bigger river. The bigger river will become more and more strong as the more tributaries join. Correct? Suppose you cut off the tributaries, what will happen to you? What will happen to the river? You stop the supply of the water flow, put a dam so that no water goes into the river. Then what will happen to the river? River force will come down. The force of the river will come down. Right? The force of the river is because of tributaries water joining from every place. So river slows down. So the tributaries here represent samskaras, different samskaras. Raga and Dvesha. And main river represents the vasanas and vrittis, thoughts. So the moment you stop the tributary, which means samskara, raga and dvesha forming, raga and dvesha comes up, but you are becoming sakshi of that. You don't react to that. The moment you react to raga and dvesha, they'll become another impression again another vasana. If you are able to observe it with the understanding, not observing the raga dvesha, remembering that I am sakshi, brahmakarvati, you should not get trapped with objects. Then what will happen? Then raga dvesha you start becoming free. That means tributaries supplying water to the river will come down. That means the force of the river will come down. Is it clear? Then what will happen to the river? River starts moving slowly. And where does the river go? It merges with the ocean. The merging with the ocean is called self-realization. Equivalent of that, Brahman. So water slowing down and becoming calm is called Sattva-guna. And mind becomes tranquil. And then it merges with the ocean. So what is the key here? Key is raga and dvesha. Samskara formation, you have to stop at that point. That's the root. Is it clear? So at the shoot level, at the thought level, you have to have Brahmakara Vritti. At the root level, you have to stop samskara getting formed. Samskara is deeper than the vasana. Raga and dvesha is samskara. So if you are able to stop raga and dvesha formation or reacting to raga and dvesha, then vasanas will dry down and then thoughts will dry down. Then mind merges with the Brahman, like water merging with the ocean. Is the process clear? No. This is just understand this. Then how to stop this?
This example, the dam.
Listen carefully. I should give step-by-step teaching. No, suddenly I can't tell. No, I have to tell what is the process. The process is, the key is, the root is samskara formation. Samskara formation, if you start reducing, samskara is what? Only two samskaras, raga and dvesha, like and dislike. Neutral samskara is there. Neutral samskara doesn't affect us. So if you are able to cut off the samskara and vasana, for whichever way, then what will happen to you? The river flow will slow down. The river calms down. And calm down, the river which calms down merges with the ocean. That is the principle. Is this understood? Understood by all? So now the question comes, how to stop that? So, to remember vasana, what is vasana and samskara, somebody likes ice cream and he goes to the shop and buys ice cream and he likes the ice cream. Then what happens? Raga samskara is formed. Raga, I like. No, I don't like this ice cream. Then dvesha samskara is formed. Raga samskara and dvesha samskara becomes a desire. Tomorrow I should eat more ice cream like this, or I should not eat ice cream. And that gets converted into karma, action. Right? Action will begin again samskara. Again he goes to the shop and buys the ice cream. Or he'll run away from the shop and buy something else. Raga and dvesha are the root of life. Very clear? So now you can, at this point, you have to cut raga, samskara, impression at this level. Raga and dvesha. Cut means what is there coming up. Moment to moment, you should be able to witness it without getting identified with that. Then what will happen? The raga and dvesha will not become vasana. Vasana will become karma. So gradually, river will start slowing down. So that's why I stored a last picture, right? The samskara is called habit pattern. It's difficult to get rid of habit. H, if you remove, a bit will remain. If you remove HA, a bit will remain. If you remove HAB, it will remain. It will be HABI, it will remain. The remove I, the root samskara, root vasana, I am the body. That has to be removed. But you can cut other shoots also. Okay. So Arjuna tells this problem to Krishna. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna pramati balavat dridam. Pramati balavat dridam. Tasyam nigraham manye vayor iva sudushkaram. Arjuna is telling all our problems. Krishna, you are saying mind has to be controlled. Mind has to be managed. Mind is like a wind. Very powerful wind. How can you control wind here? It's blowing all the time. You are telling me to stop the wind? It's impossible. Is it all your experience? So Arjuna is asking a question on our behalf. Sri Krishna says, Shri Bhagavan Vacha, repeat, Shri Bhagavan Ruvacha, Asamshayam, Mahabhavo, Mano, Durnigraham, Chalam, Abhyasena tu Kaunteya, Vairagyena cha Grihate. So Krishna tells, yes, Arjuna, he doesn't say, Arjuna, hey, you are useless fellow. He says, Mahabhavo, that means you have the power. Mahabhava means powerful. You have the powerful, you have won so many wars. You can also control the mind. How? Abhyasa and Vairagya. Abhyasa, practice and detachment. Whereas in Dana we would have said, what is that? Dana is Viveka and Vairagya. Here, Abhyasa and Vairagya. Practice and detachment. Is the difference clear? Raga and Dvesha has to be controlled to practice and detachment. Atma Dana is Viveka and Vairagya. So Viveka, Atma Dana operates the higher level. Raga and Dvesha operates at the lower level. Abhyasa. Here, Vairagya comes through Abhyasa. So, I'll give an example. People should not shout at me that I'm giving same example. So, I like sweet. Okay. Now, at Vivek and Vairagya at Buddhi level, no, don't eat sweet. That's Viveka, Buddhi level. Viveka and Vairagya. No, it's bad. But Raga Dvesha level, tongue is itching. I want to eat sweet. The tongue is, body is asking for it. Manas, Raga Dvesha is coming. Sweet. At the lower level. At the higher level, Viveka and Vairagya triggers. At the lower level, what happens? You are understanding? At the higher level, Buddhi. Right? Buddhi knows clearly now, I should not eat sugar. But lower level, what happens? Your tongue, your sense organs are craving for it. Got it? So now, Abhyasa Vairagya applies to what? For the Raga and Dvesha. The craving at the lower level. Viveka and Vairagya applies at the Buddhi level. Is the distinction clear? At Manas level, Abhyasa Vairagya applies. At Buddhi level, Viveka and Vairagya applies. Is the distinction clear? So I will give you an example. A person is alcoholic. Okay? Person is alcoholic. His liver is going bad. Doctor says, don't drink alcohol. You will die. Cancer will come. Or liver problem will come. So Buddhi is understood. Intellectually is understood. Viveka and Vairagya is there. I should not drink alcohol. But the next time he sees alcoholic bottle, again the body reacts. Hand will go there. Right? Now who is reacting now? Buddhi level is working. Viveka and Vairagya has to apply again. Should not go near alcohol shop, whatever is that. But what happens now? Manas level. Raga and Dvesha are rising. At Manas level, lower level, mind level. How to handle that? Abhyasa Vairagya. So what is Abhyasa Vairagya? Put that fellow into a de-addiction camp where he can't even come out for the 40 days. And why the 40 days is important, I'll tell you.
Why does Vairagya How does, from practice, how do you get Vairagya?
No. Abhyasa is disconnect. Abhyasa means practice. Disconnecting sense objects from sense organs. Physically. Viveka is at understanding level. At the sense organs, they may come in contact with objects now.
Yeah, here there is no understanding. You are saying here only practice leads to Vairagya.
Practice, Vairagya means here detachment. It's not like a there is the Viveka. So here practice leads to detachment. Listen carefully. No, you have to listen carefully. The person is put into de-addiction camp. So what will happen to him? 30 days, 40 days, he is not given no access. Then what will happen? There is a time for detoxification for the addicted cells of the body. First few days, whole body will pain. He'll start crying. He'll start shouting. Okay, because body chemicals, hormones are reacting. Chemicals are reacting in the body. Body is producing chemicals. I want more. Same thing happens when you stop drinking a cup of coffee also. The body will react because body is addicted to that. So suppose 4 days you don't give, 5 days you don't do, then what happens? Body starts settling down. Okay, let me fine. I'm okay. So after a couple of days, the reaction comes down. Then it is easier for him to de-addict. Then now Viveka can be applied much more clearly. Is the process clear? See, what happens is that when he sense organ, let's say coffee or tea or anything, the body gets tuned to that. Body will produce some chemical. So tomorrow, actually, I drink a cup of coffee in the morning. If I don't drink a cup of coffee, immediately the taste buds will get this thing. Body will say some uncomfort, all those things. Because body is producing hormones. I want that. I want that. Because you have made a habit pattern for that. Now you have to make de-habit, de-addiction. So after 5 days, after 10 days, 20 days, you are not given a coffee. You are put in jail. Then the body stops producing that chemicals. So slowly the de-addiction happens. Raga for the coffee. Manas level. See, our mind is manas and buddhi, they are lower mind and higher mind. So most of the time, higher mind we have understood. Lower mind is reacting. For the how to handle the lower mind is being told now. Lower mind is more bodily programs already. Higher mind is intellectual understanding. So lower mind, most of the people understand Vedanta, but at lower mind level, they're still reacting. Are you clear? So both mind has to be addressed in totality, no? Is this up to this clear? We'll go to next step. We'll come to next step. No, this much you understood. These are called samskaras. Samskaras are the impressions at the raga and dvesha at the physical level. Right? Simple. Whatever causes the uncomfort and what causes the comfort. Raga and dvesha will rise at the body level. Everything at raga dvesha rises at the body level. No, that's a buddhi level. Vasanas. So are we clear now? Raga and dvesha are rising at the body level. So that's where Vipassana, what they do? Vipassana sit, continuously watch the raga and dvesha rising in the body level. Uncomfort. I want to move the body. I want to move like this. Observe. Don't react. Then what happens? You are actually giving de-addiction for the body. So gradually, raga and dvesha rising at the body level starts coming down in Vipassana. In Vedanta, Shravana and Nidhyasa, Viveka and Vairagya brings at the higher level, intellectual level, buddhi level. Are both required? Both are required. That's why it said Vasanakshaya and Tattvadnana. Both are required. There are three things here: Vasanakshaya, Tattvadnana, and Manonasha. So Tattvadnana gives at the buddhi level, Vasanakshaya gives the lower mind level. So now I will do this and I will do this. This I will not do. That won't work because they have to work together. So Sri Krishna's practice is this thing is mind has to be controlled, manas has to be controlled at the lower level, abhyasa, vairagya, and buddhi has to be controlled to with buddhi you have to use viveka and vairagya. So now we'll come back to yoga. The yoga has a clear definition: yoga chitta vritti nirodha. You have heard this? What is the meaning of that? Chitta vritti means chitta means mind. Vritti means thought. Nirodha means cessation of restlessness of the mind. Mind's nature is restlessness. Mind swings between restlessness and inertia. Rajoguna or inertia. Activity or laziness. Okay. When you do cessation, you'll come to a balanced state. Sattoguna or samadhi. So that's where our habit pattern has to be broken. Which habit pattern? Thought pattern has to be broken for that. Right? And breaking of the thought pattern is called yoga. Chitta vritti nirodha, how it happens through yoga. There are four different types of yogas are stored. Karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, kriya yoga. You can do any yoga, but each yoga has a specific advantage. So bhakti yoga, what thought pattern you are breaking in bhakti? Devotion? Focusing on God, because surrendering to God, trust in God will break your vritti thoughts related to fear. It's called bhayam abhaya. Understand? So you have fear, The fear is because of a lack of trust in the existence, God, or anything. So I'm afraid of the person because you don't trust that person. If you have trust, there's no fear. So the trust and fear are linked. Trust in God, lock your key, lock your car. So it is a saying, trust in God, but lock your car. That means you have to do your duty. So trust in God. God means I've already told you about surrender and all those things, many things, right? Trust in God means there's an order working in the universe. Everything happening in my life is perfectly ordered. What's happening now, what's happening tomorrow, what will happen day tomorrow is as per the God's will. It's for my evolution. That is the trust. So our fear comes, oh, something is happening to me, it should not happen to me. Something dangerous happened to me. It should not happen to me. That's fear. Oh, tomorrow it will happen, something will happen to me. Fear. Yesterday, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, what is required for you, your evolution will happen. If you understand it gracefully, with the great gratitude, your life will evolve beautifully. That's called trust. Acceptance of life as things come to you. Otherwise, we will constantly live in fear. What will happen to me in future? Is the distinction clear? Understood? So the thought, there's a lot of thought patterns will come because of fear. Hundreds of thoughts will come. How many? Hundreds or millions. Lot of our thought patterns are based on the fear. So how many of your thought patterns are based on fear? Are you able to recognize that? Yes or no? Yalanka. So our thought, fear will give us some lot of thoughts. The root of that is fear. And root of fear is what? Trust in, lack of trust in existence. So if you look at very, very carefully, everything what is required for our life is already given. Billions of things are given. When everything is given, we still lack of trust in God. Because our concept of God is some illusion. To understand the naturalness of God, you will have full trust. I mean, you will never think that one next moment breath will not come into your nose. And what's happening in my life is perfectly as per the God's plan. If something has to go from my life, it will go. Something has to come into my life, it will come. If that trust is there, fear will disappear. That's why it's called abhayam. The fearlessness is the nature of trust. The moment you have fear, that means there's no trust. The lack of trust is called fear. And why there's no trust? Because we have illusion of God. Real God we are forgetting. Is it clear? So that is called bhakti yoga. Surrender. That's why Sri Krishna says, Sarva dharman paritijya mamekam sharanam raja am tam sarva papebhyo mokshesham sujamasha. Papa means what causes suffering. Fear. I'll remove you. Bhakti yoga is clear. Now what is karma yoga? We have another 500,000 thoughts. Thousands of thoughts coming. I'm the doer. See, I only did it. And that person can't do it like this. I'm better than him. All doership related. Doership related thought. Can you identify thoughts of fear in you? Are you able to do that? Can you identify thoughts of doership in you? Because these are like one thought comes and it will multiply. Fear, one thought comes and it will multiply. Many thoughts will come, but root is thought is fear and root thought is trust. And I am doing this. See, he got a promotion, I didn't get it. Okay. He got a better salary, I didn't get it. Everybody's husband goes to job. My husband is not going to job. All related action, doership. Service, don't do it because paisa is not money is there. You go to job, earn money. So all is related to doership. So doership will give rise to a lot of thoughts. Okay. So cutting the thought of doership through karma yoga as a service. Right? Then what happened karma yoga? Enjoyership. So I did this. I am very happy. Oh, this didn't work out. I'm sorry. Happiness and unhappiness, which is enjoyership and doership is not mine. Not mine means who? Who is this? My here? Me here? Sakshi, Atma. So that is done through cutting of that is called Karma Yoga. Are you clear? So now, Jnana Yoga is cutting of ignorance. What is the primary ignorance? The primary ignorance, I know. I am the knower. Now, who says I know? Ego says I know. Ego is not a knower. Ego is not a knower at all. Okay? Knowership. Kartaham, Bhoktaham, Jnataham has to go. So the going of the knowership is enquiry. Who am I? Who am I? Shravanam Nityasa to remove the knowership and avidya associated knowership. So then breaking of these thought patterns. The knowership is a big thought pattern, right? See, I know this much. You don't know. Oh, yeah, I have to study too much, yeah. Tomorrow the build day school is there. For that, I have to study so much. Our thoughts are related. I want to know more. Okay. You are not a knower. You are the knowing principle. Awareness. So that understanding comes through Jnana Yoga. Then Kriya Yoga is called Raja Yoga also. When Rajoguna is very active, the forcefully thoughts are rising. Calming the mind through pranayama, breathing practice, called Rajoguna. This is what I teach in Shakti Darshana program. Jnana Yoga I teach in Vedanta program. Karma Yoga I teach it for you every day. Bhakti Yoga is surrender. Is it clear? Yoga is to cut the thought patterns, root thought patterns. This is what is called Chitta Shuddhi. Is it clear? So now, we should cut all the thought patterns. Why cut thought patterns which are making your mind calm and peaceful? Yeah. Already there are 100 thoughts that will make you disturbed. Okay, one thought will make your mind peaceful. Right? You hold that thought, no. Mind, thoughts which make you disturbed, that you cut it. Rajoguna. Thoughts which makes you calm down. Shama, Dama, Tidisha, Uparti, Shraddha, Samadhana, Vedanta study. Okay? If God or Guru gives you peace, hold on to that thought. No, I have to have Vairagya. First, let me drop Guruji. This gay fellow gives me. First Vairagya. Vairagya for Guruji. Okay? I have Vairagya. Most important Vairagya is I detach from God. People will all take in a wrong sense. So you have to have detachment from the thoughts which cause you disturbance. Thoughts which make you peaceful and calm, if they make it peaceful. If Guruji makes you disturbed, drop Guruji. If Guruji is making you peaceful, why you want to drop Guruji? I don't understand. If Guruji's thoughts make you disturbed, either you cut the thought pattern, okay, or drop Guruji, is okay. But finally, what disturbs you to drop? What disturbs you is Raga and Dvesha. Right? Whatever you drop, ultimately you carry something in your head now. How will you drop that? You go to Himalayas, people go to Himalayas also. What is there in the head they can't drop? That has to be done through Viveka, Vairagya, Abhyasa Vairagya. So drop bad habit patterns, break all bad habit patterns. Try to do good habit patterns. That's called Satsanga, Seva, okay? Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasa, Shama, Dama, Tidisha, Uparati, that you do. This is called divine qualities, which will take you to closer to Atma. No. I have to drop all the qualities. I'll drop good qualities also, bad qualities also. I should be free. You can't be, because mind will be agitated, disturbed. Are you clear? So when you say thoughts have been dropped, thoughts which cause you disturbance shall be dropped. Thoughts which gives you peace and calmness, hold on to that. Because they are taking to a higher level reality. These are called thoughts which cause disturbance, called asuri pravritti. Thoughts which take you to God, divine qualities, or make your mind peaceful, make you more service oriented, make you do more karma yoga, they are called Daivi pravritti. Daivi pravritti you have to develop, asuri pravritti you have to drop. That's the meaning of. So, Sanskrit is a very beautiful language. Okay? English, the word called thought. The Sanskrit, the word for thought is called, you know what is the thought? The word? Vratti. Vratti comes from the vratta. Vratta means circle. Okay? Have you observed that our thoughts are going in circles, keep on going in circles? Thoughts keep on repeating. Same thoughts will come in different forms. Right? Thoughts will go in circles. That's called vratti. It comes from the word vratta, Sanskrit. Okay? There is a solution given also in our scriptures. They don't tell the problem, they tell the solution also. Vratta means circle. Thoughts are circular thoughts, constantly giving trouble. They are called vrattis. How do you break vrattis? How do you break vrattis? By vrata. See, all of them is common word. Vratti, vrata. Okay. Then vratti, vratta, right circle. Vratti means thoughts. Vrata means thought pattern breaking. You know what is the thought pattern breaking? You have seen Shabarimala Ayyappa, right? What they do? They'll put a dress. How many days? 40 days. The 40 days is number is very important. If you are able to cultivate a habit for 40 days, the likely the chances is that habit will continue for longer. If you are able to drop a habit for 40 days, it's called Abhyasa Vairagya. So the habit will not repeat. That's why vratti has to be counted to vrata. That's why there are so many vratas are there in our dharma, right? Somavara vrata, then Sankashta Chaturthi vrata. Vrata also comes from the vrata from that. So what happened? You do this, that. That day you don't do eat food. So most of the time you do vrata comes once in 15 days. Actually, vrata has to be done continuously. By doing that, you are depriving the sense organs of the objects, fasting or whatever is it. When you deprive that, it will dry. Abhyasa, vairagya triggers. Okay. When Abhyasa Vairagya triggers, what will happen? You will become free from the raga, dvesha related to that particular sense organ. Is the principle clear? So now we are addressing at the samskara level. In Vedanta, we are addressing it at the jnana level. Here at the mana level. So what will happen when you do rata? For example, let us say you do a rata. So I eat so much food. I am addicted. I am a foodie, addicted to food. So you do vrata. You do a vrata for that they do in Navratri, 9 days. Don't eat food. Eat liquid. Then what will happen? The sense organs will become detoxified. In that, what will happen? The addiction will stop. If you are able to do anything for 40 days, the addiction is likely to stop. That's what our ancestors found. 40 days is the period which is required for body to readjust. Are you clear? So now you have to find out what is causing you disturbance. What raga desha is causing you disturbance. You have to do the fasting or de-addiction for, here vairagya means fasting practically. Fasting of sense organs, fasting of the mind and like that. So understand here the magic of this, why it works. So if you say 1.00 multiplied by 100 times, what will happen now? 1 will remain. If you do one change, 1.01 one day, next day 1.01 you do. In 100 days, number will reach 38. So a small incremental change. And I'm saying, listen carefully. A change has to be done incrementally in a small way. Today you do a little bit change. Tomorrow you do a little bit more change. Do not do big changes. The small changes accumulated over many days will become a fundamental shift in the change. See, what example, we think of doing something big. Somebody wants to become a big artist. I want to become like that. It's a jump, huge jump. Small changes learning every day will take you there much more easily compared to a jump which you require. So let us say you have a habit pattern which you want to change, right? I'll give you an example here. That's why the Shabarimala Ayyappa 40 days is Vrata. Now how to do? Let's say take an example, right? I want to do exercise. I can't get up in bed at all. Okay, the doctor has told you do walk 1 hour per day. I'm lazy. I can't get up at all. Okay. Then I'll come back and tell you, do not worry. Don't walk for one hour. Start walking 10 minutes, 2-3 times. Before going breakfast, 10 minutes. After lunch, 10 minutes. That's 30 minutes already. Tomorrow, 10 minutes you make it. After a week, 10 minutes you make it 15 minutes. So these are called breaking the habit. Habits has to be broken through smaller steps. That's why Vrata concept came to Sanatana Dharma. Vrati has to be broken through Vrata. And Vrati is related to Vasana. Vasana will give rise to Vrati. Vrati has to be broken through Vrata. Vrata is small changes in your lifestyle which will lead to a big changes in your shift in your lifestyle. For example, I want to read a book. This is what exactly I suggested to your child yesterday. He wants a big shift in the habit pattern. I said small shifts. Study something in the I'm not able to study. 1 hour study, I can't study. My mind is going. So today, just study 15 minutes. Practice for 1 week. Then make it 20 minutes. Oh no, I'm addicted to mobile phone. I can't drop. Today, how much time you have spent on mobile phone? 1 hour. Tomorrow, just spend 10 minutes less. So like that, incremental habit pattern change will give you much more stability and long-term change in life. This is how you get out of samskaras. Is this clear? The principle is clear? A small change a day, 1% change a day, in 100 days, it becomes a big number. Right? So somebody who is very successful in life, for example, our musician is there, Dr. Meenakshi. Oh, so beautiful she sings. But that has taken her 40 years. Every day she'll keep on improving. Prabhuji speaks like this. Prabhuji has been constantly, day by day, small changes. You see, like my Prabhuji's talk for 1 year back or 2 years back. Right? Oh, great, Guruji, you have done improved so much. Because I improve every day. small improvement will lead to big things. Do not do big things. Do small things in an incremental way. That's the whole key of breaking the habit patterns. That's what is the meaning of Vrata. So Vrata, you start with a simpler Vrata, then increase the complexity of Vrata. Maybe first time when you do Vrata, 3 times of food to 2 times of food. So gradually begin to one time of food. Gradually reduce to no food. Cutting nirjala, nirahara, nirjala. Dandai. Okay. So there's a key here. Okay. Whatever we speak is not only related to space in organs, it is related to inner reality. Okay. Inner reality is what we speak to ourselves. We have to be very careful. We are programming through our words. There's no reality out there at all. What we tell to ourselves becomes the reality. Are you understanding what I'm saying? Oh God, what a bad day today. How can the day be bad or good? The moment you say bad, your whole mood is gone. The bad, mind will start repeating bad. So then somebody comes and shouts, you start shouting, everything bad. The mind is programming you to look, you are programming the mind to look at the world in a bad way. The saying is, inner reality creates the outer reality. Now the question you have to ask is, what is the inner reality you are creating for yourself? All of us want a comfortable outer reality, but are we creating comfortable inner reality? Inner reality is how you label things, raga, dvesha. If a person doesn't talk to me, oh, he's selfish. The moment you label, the selfishness label sticks there. You see this person or some other person, the selfishness comes and then again starts hurting you. You say, this person didn't talk to me. There's nothing to talk. That's why he didn't talk. Then it's neutral. Why we are converting ordinary life situation into raga and dvesha? Somebody not talking is normal, nothing special. But the moment you give a raga and dvesha label, then you are creating reality for yourself, which hurts you, not one lifetime, millions of lifetimes. You are creating a lifetime reality for yourself. Please understand, situations in life are neutral. They are not in neither raga nor dvesha is required. The neutral reality you have to convert into raga and dvesha. I like this. I don't like this. That's where sakshi, shama, dama, titisha, upartishtha samadha comes. Not labeling things. The moment you label, you are creating an outer reality to match with the inner reality. There's no outer reality there. Outer reality is only energy. The energy pattern you are converting into thought pattern, and the thought pattern disturbs you. The outer world doesn't disturb you. Angulimala comes, people are afraid. People are scared of Angulimala, who is a terrorist. Buddha smiles, because inner reality of Buddha is peace. Angulimala doesn't cause problem. What causes problem to you is not the outer person. What causes problem to you is your inner understanding of life, your own labeling, your own raga, dvesha, what other person talking or not talking doesn't disturb you. Your inner talking disturbs you. If you understand this, then you have control over life. Otherwise, you are living a life uncontrolled way, because you are giving control to other person. Oh, you didn't talk to me, that's why I'm disturbed. Then what happens? You become slave of the other person. Oh, this day is bad. Bad day means you are gone case. You are gone case. Day is what it is. No, if it's a bad day, if it's cold, I'll put a sweater. How does day matter? Our inner there's nothing called outer reality. Please remember, inner reality is what we project on the outer. A tiger which you see in the dream is nothing but your mental projection. So be careful what reality you create. Either create a positive reality or a neutral reality. Do not create a negative reality for yourself. That will bother you. That cause disturbance you. If all of you want peace, first learn your mind affects the world experience. Somebody puts you in jail and tortures you. Then what will you do? You'll cry. Sant Ramdas was tortured. His only love for God increased. Inner peace was there. The outer reality causes pain, but the inner reality causes suffering. What inner reality you are creating for yourself? Look at that. That's why Sanatana Dharma says mantra. Okay? Repeat the mantra. Mantra means manana trayate. Okay? Trayate means protects. Protect means frees. The mantra are the repeated words which you speak to yourself, which makes you free. So what words you speak to yourself? Okay? What is your mantra in life? Paisa, paisa, paisa. I know your mantra. Money, money, money. Right? Power, power, power is somebody's mantra. I want to control. My mantra should be Shivoham. I am peaceful. Because you are creating that reality. Your words create your reality. Now, what reality you are creating for yourself, you have to check. So that's why a reality what you have to create is called Nan Embudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidananda Atma, Shivanannani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. I am already peaceful. No, I want enlightenment. That means I want enlightenment. You are creating a reality called, there's something called enlightenment to be got. So my search should be to realize I am already enlightened. Be careful what reality you create for yourself. Become aware of that. Come out of the unconscious and create a beautiful reality for yourself and all people. That's why it's called mantra, means mananat trayati the mantra. Mantra means in a simple way, what I tell to myself. If I tell uplifting words, it's called mantra, trayati, protection. If you tell negating words, then it will become what? Curse. Got it? So, how to eat an elephant? Can you eat an elephant? Huh? Okay. How to eat an elephant? Can you eat an elephant? You can eat an elephant by piece by piece. That means one small piece you eat. Maybe it will take 100 years. Maybe it will take one year. But you can eat an elephant by eating small pieces. Do not make any problem big. Big problem is big elephant. Oh, I can't change this. It's impossible to change. Don't make it a big problem. I want to change this habit, but I can't change. I get angry. I can't change. It's not under my control. It's the elephant. Big problem. Make the problem small. Say any problem can be solved in parts. Today I'll do small changes. Tomorrow I'll do a little bit more changes. Day after tomorrow I'll do a little bit more changes. Within no time you'll become free from the whole thing. All problems appear to be very big to us, including a coding problem. Well, I can't solve this problem. Doesn't matter. Don't make a problem as an elephant. Understand even an elephant can be eaten by piece. Today try to do something. Nothing in the world will fall on your head. Okay? Try to solve the problem piece by piece. Try to, this I am speaking of vasana and samskara. Try to get a masterpiece, small pieces, and that will accumulate. But do consistent effort. That's important. Consistency. I'll do something one day, then I'll drop. No. Consistency and small changes will change your whole life. Solve the problem by parts. Eat an elephant. You can eat an elephant. Why can't you solve a problem? Why can't you get rid of vasana and samskara? To come to this level of understanding, it has taken me many years, but it's worth the effort now. Slowly do it. Even now, I keep doing. So, is the question of vasana and samskara clear to all? Anybody in Zoom? Deepa?
Prabhuji, one ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ the slides you prepare for us is very, very so beautiful and wonderful. Andre Sahaj in Kannada, if you tell Sahaj or English, we tell simple. In English, we utter that word, it doesn't make so much impact. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಸಹಜವಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುವಂಗೆ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ fully clear.
To make this slide so beautifully, you know how many years of effort has taken to me?
How many?
I made in corporate life I've been working for 20 years. Let's say 15 years I've done slides. It is not like this. Constant effort. Every time I keep improving. Right? Now also I not stop. Even I keep improving. Tomorrow also keep improving. I'll never stop. Small changes. Improvements will give you perfection. That's the key.
Yes. Daily when I see each slide gives me that reverse light that was flowing. It was so wonderful. It will take you to the nature. You're sitting in the nature and listening this discourse. ಎಷ್ಟು wonderful ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ out of the box slides ಇದು Guruji.
So basically, you can eat an elephant. Remember that. Elephant is a problem. Problem may appear big in any life. So the problem is not big. You can crack the problem in small parts. Don't worry about thinking big. Think small. People teach you to think big. I'll say think small. Small passes. Every day keep improving. Last 20 years, I have kept on improving my slide making. Next 20 years, I'll make. I don't know where I'll reach. Right? So that is the art of living. Yeah, what is the question? Guruji, Anupama, your question is what? Guruji, does the event creates vasana or that is replaying the mind creates bandhana?
Vasana, Guruji.
So event creates vasana or that replaying in the mind creates vasana. Both are not true. Now you tell me. I've told so much, right?
Yes, Guruji.
Now anybody sitting here can tell me what is the answer for this question? So the event in the outer world, okay, they are neutral. Okay, the day is neither good nor bad. Okay, but the moment you label it raga dvesha, that creates a vasana. Are you getting what I'm saying, Anupama? So
yes, Guruji.
It's a bad day. Okay, I'll give you another example. Okay, this is the example for all satsanga people, right? All people in satsanga, especially Light of Self Foundation. Somebody comes and shouts at you. What will put? This is a bad person. He's a useless person. You put a label. You are actually not creating bad person outside. You are creating bad person inside you. So, what you should label, what you should understand situation. Guruji has blessed me with a person like this. to bring Shama, Dama, Tidiksha, Uparadi, Shraddha, Samadhana in me. So then what will happen? The person doesn't affect you. In fact, you feel more peaceful inside. And you will try to handle the person in a much better way. Your ability increases. The moment you say this person is bad, then you are running away from person. That means you are missing an opportunity to improve yourself. Do you understand what I'm saying? See, every situation in life is a God's gift for you. Exactly what is required for your evolution is coming. But then you say, no, this is raga, desha. Then what will happen? Either you get attached to that, run away from that. Some person who like comes to you. Why it is coming to you? No, God, give me more of this type of this situation. So the God is sending you there to learn the detachment, because once you that itself will start causing pain for you, suffering. No, I like this situation, I don't like this. Don't do that. Just say simply, hey God, you have sent this for my evolution. How I can handle this? The moment you start handling, you will become a better person. The moment you run away from that situation, you will become either stagnant or negativity thinking is in you. Is it clear to all? Does it make sense? Okay. So, are we clear? Are we clear?
Yes,
Anybody else?
Guruji.
Anybody else question? So, Anupama, for your question answer, external situation cannot affect us. No external situation cannot affect us and should not affect us. External situation is an opportunity given by God for us to evolve. Okay. So, anybody else any questions on Zoom? Vani?
Hariom Prabhuji. No.
Hariom Purnima.
No question illa. It was very, very powerful, Prabhuji. Very powerful talk. So this manas, this lower level manas only is a big problem, Prabhuji. This intellectual understanding will come.
Don't worry, Arjuna had also same problem.
Same problem.
And Krishna had a given solution. The same solution I am also giving you. In a little bit more.
Yes. Eating elephant was very good, this thing, Prabhuji. And one more thing, this Bhoga Vasana, mostly the census is about Bhoga Vasana.
No. Bhoga involves raga and desha. Both. I like this. I don't like this. Both are Bhoga. Okay. I don't want to run away from this because I won't get into something else. Both are Bhoga. See, please understand.
But that is,
Go ahead. But
no, that is less dangerous than Bandha Vasana, no, Prabhuji?
No. Bandha Vasana is I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect.
Correct.
Bhoga Vasana is I want this, I don't want this. Some of the Bhoga Vasanas don't matter. Irrelevant.
Simple Bhoga Vasana.
I am drinking a cup of tea. No, I drop all the Vasana, I'll drop a cup of tea. Not required. It doesn't bother me.
Correct.
But if the tea is affecting my health, I should take it.
Right. Correct. Got it.
Have a little bit of enjoyment, yeah. This is not that dry. It's not there to make your life miserable, okay?
Yes, Prabhuji, got it.
What doesn't cause you bondage? That is important. That's why I given you Shravana, Manana, Nityas, I have given thoroughly. And also I have given Karma Yoga also. Karma Yoga will be freeing from doership, enjoyership, and all Raga Dvesha it's supposed to remove from you. Provided you work for the divine, you work for the Guruji. If you work for your ego, the same situation will become more multiplied.
Yes, Prabhuji.
That's why Ishwara Pitam Nechaya Kritam Chitta Shodakam
Mukti Sadakam.
Am I working for Ishwara or I am working for ego? The moment you are working for ego, Raga Desha will come. The moment you are Ishwara working for Ishwara, compassion and love will come. Very simple.
Prabhuji.
Huh?
Yes. Beautiful.
No situation will get bored. No situation will frustrate you. Is it clear? This is the secret of becoming bulletproof in the world. Nothing, no bullet can hit you.
Excellent, Prabhuji.
Nothing can affect you. bulletproof life. When Ishwararpitam Nechaya Kritam Chitta Shodakam Mukti Sadhakam. If you remember that, you'll be free. Okay. Let us close for the day. Vaniji, any questions? Pranav, Maitreyi?
Hari Om Prabhuji.
No questions.
So everyone will start eating elephants from today.
As long as you don't eat my head, okay, I'm okay. You eat elephant or monkey or donkey. Okay.
Very
Awesome.
useful talk, Prabhuji, really. Very practical and very useful.
Yeah, Pranav, you're saying something?
Oh, I said no questions.
Okay. So, but does it make sense? No questions, okay.
Yes.
Yes, it made sense.
Asatoma Satyamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritam Gamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shantihi Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. We'll close for the day. No Kannada session today. I'll have Kannada session some other day. Hari Om.